you got to be on this journey with us. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna make us better, and it'll only weaken us if someone else is weak. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I hate to say this too, because you already know a lot of people got kids, but it's like, boom, people got kids. Like first you're drained, and now you got
Yeah,
another liability. I mean, I hate to say
bro,
it like that.
for real.
I hate
No,
to say it like
but it's facts.
it's
That's
facts
what
though. It's
that's
facts.
what it is. That's
It's
just what it
facts.
is. Because yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have the same energy to be able to invest in yourself. Like without a
Yeah.
doubt. I mean,
Exactly.
I personally I attract a lot of females that have kids for whatever reason. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
me too,
but
nigga.
bro,
Me
you
too.
know,
And
but
you know what that is? It's because
uh,
you holding on to your seed. You're
yeah.
much more masculine energy, and
Mm,
like, bro, a female and the offspring, they
yeah.
represent like feminine energy.
Mm,
You know what I mean? They do nothing but drain you. They
yeah.
need support. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Like it's not like
Big
that
facts.
son or that baby can like start building with you. I mean,
Yes,
he
sir.
can't go and build a house with you, but like, no, he has to be fed. He has to be. I mean, so it's like
Mm,
they feel that energy from you. And they look at you like, oh, I need help. You know what I mean?
right.
Because we are technically supposed to serve them,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you know how it is. You got to hold your own. But you know
Yeah.
what's crazy? I actually thought of this. I want to start like a kind of like a boys club. I kind of got an idea literally yesterday of a
Okay.
boys club, like a local community boys club for all single mothers out there around my area, like
Okay.
after school program where they could come over and like learn from me, hang out
Mm,
with me, play games with me, I mean work out with me, or just even just chill and just be around my energy because I know I
yes,
have
sir.
that like fatherly figure energy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And really,
No doubt.
it's not about having dad home. It's really about having a
No, having
positive
that,
masculine.
bro.
You know what I
That's
mean?
huge. That's huge right there.
That's
You
all
know,
it is.
because so many women are missing that. You know what I'm saying? And to have that
Oh no,
without having to, to be attached to it as well. That's the big part. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Because
I can make money.
they feel like they can't get that without being in a relationship or having some sexual exchange or something like that. But you providing that without that, oh my goodness, oh
Exactly,
my
and it's a
goodness.
win-win for me because I can make money off it. You know what I mean? So it's like I can make
Thanks.
money and I can serve the world. I can help the world because
Absolutely.
honestly, I look the way I look at it now. A lot of these people that are out here dying, they're dying because of emotional, chaotic men that wasn't raised with no
Thanks.
fathers like that because they operate out of chaos. They don't operate
Yeah.
out of structure and order. You know
Straight
what I
up.
mean? Because they're raised with a lot of feminine energy.
Yes,
And like,
sir.
I mean, and those are the ones that be shooting with their eyes closed in the street.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to operate as men. And I
wow.
realized, like, man, like this is something that I hate. You know what I mean? Like dealing with it because it's like I'm a man with structure, discipline, and order.
Yes, sir.
Whenever I try to get down and do some business with somebody, it's like they operate out of chaos, so they just get one emotional thing upsets
Right.
them, and they whole world just crumbles. And I'm like,
Yeah. Things
like,
crumble. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's like, but I realized I can't judge. It's like, oh, they didn't have a masculine energy like I did, because I was blessed with a father in my life.
Absolutely. Me
I,
too.
I'm able to, I mean, receive that energy. I'm able to. That's why I'm able to move through all the obstacles the way I do.
Yes, sir.
But so I realized, like, man, like, why not start like a little boys club where I could just be that fatherly figure for these
Mm.
kids? You know what I mean? Because I'm tired of fucking attracting these. I mean, I hate to say, I'm tired of attracting these females for kids,
I
man.
feel
I'm
you though, bro.
tired of it.
He's so
I'm
tired of
tired of
this.
that shit. Like, I
Hey,
mean,
I feel you 100% though, bro. This is
yeah.
all
And
facts right
it's
here.
crazy because they be having demands as fuck. I'm like, if you could be on my groupies, my baby, like, but that's
All
it.
right.
You know what I mean, I'm
Straight
already
up.
like. Then they feel disrespected. I'm like, all right, peace out, bro. You wanted me, I ain't want you. Get
Straight up,
pissy.
man. Straight up.
You know
That's
what I mean?
exactly
But
what it
yeah,
is.
so yeah, for sure.
Bro. That's huge, bro. That's that's such a beautiful way to serve too. To
Mm-hmm.
be able to give back and to input into kids. And one thing that I love doing is just I give that, what I'm saying, indirectly while I teach like martial arts and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So every
Yeah,
time
see,
I
that's
get in
what
class and whatnot, I see that aspect of it. Or even when I go, my dad's a pastor, so even when I went to church today just to, to help with security and whatnot. And anytime I go there, the same kind of aspect. It's just my presence being there, bro. They
it's just your
feel it, they
presence.
understand it, and then they learn from it. They absorb from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's I love that. I love being able to get back in that in that realm
It changes them,
because
bro, for life. Not just in that moment, for life. They'll forever remember the man you was, and it's like they'll look up to you because it's like they know what's right and what's wrong.
yes sir,
You know what I mean?
that
They look up to you, bro. You know what I mean? Even the ones that don't
100%,
want to like give it up, they really do deep down. They understand deep down. You know what I mean? And that's
absolutely,
something
bro,
that they can never take from you. You feel me?
100%.
that they have to reciprocate it back because it's the game we play. If
Right.
you don't respect the game, you can't win out here.
Facts, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
But yeah,
huge,
man,
bro.
I like that. I like how you're able to like even see that in the little things you do while still doing what you love. 'Cause I know martial arts was one of your things. You know what I mean? Church with your pops is one of your
Yep.
things. So I know,
Yep.
I just know like that's cool how you're able to even do it in that realm. I
Like you
was
said,
like
bro,
kind of like guilty.
it's it transmutes just all throughout your life. It's not just that one aspect of you. It's not just that time in space. You know what I'm saying? It's all of your life. Like this is one principle that I personally journal on every single day. I ain't done it the last 2 days. I'm gonna get back on it. But being a part of the group that I'm on with IMC Nation, what we do every single day is we journal on the concept. It's called I beat them out of poopum, which is for life until misbehavior. So I carry that all throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? I carry that as a principle that I live by. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like
Over your life.
I do this. You know what I'm saying? With I make sure that I'm always on code. We call it on code. But I'm
Yeah.
always, living out of proper behavior, for myself. I treat myself right. So now I understand that after I treat myself right, after I serve myself, I can serve everybody else as well. You know what I'm saying? I stay tapped in on that as well. So
Exactly.
that's huge, bro. Welcome, hey,
Yeah.
Stoic Philosophy. We got Stoic Philosophy online. We got the homie Yijit Sim. I don't know how to say that. He said Desaan is my man. He tapped in over here.
Yi Jin. That's the literally from Turkey.
Oh, word? Oh,
My guy,
wow.
Yi
Okay.
Jin. Yeah, from my
Oh,
literally. Yeah.
salute. That's what's up.
Hell
That's what's
yeah.
up. Yeah, we
One
got
of the
we got
little
quite a
bros. We
few.
playing
My
basketball
ANC
out there,
Nation brother
man. My
Jason was
friends would
on
have been the
earlier.
same talking to the coach.
You said what, brother?
Hey, Yi Jin still keeping the games in the gym, bro. Little bro.
Yes, sir. Say stay tapped in. Stay
See
tapped
there
in.
you go. See there you go. Look. Yeah, that's the masculine energy I was telling you about right
Yes,
there.
sir. That's what's up, bro.
Leading the youth.
Man.
That's what's up. I didn't know you were even talking like that. That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. People will be tapped in like that, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Uh, what has been your? This is a good one right here. What has been your greatest feat so far in this life?
My greatest feat.
Yeah. Yeah, like the
My,
greatest thing that you've overcome.
okay, greatest thing I overcame. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a loaded question, bro. That's
I
a
know.
loaded question indeed.
I know.
Let's see. Cause you already know I ain't trying to get the traditional like, oh, got a
I
degree in
know, bro. I know.
scholarship
That's
and
why. That's why I
you know what I
asked.
mean. I don't want to get the answer, but I want to get the practical answer. Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
I realized like, you know what I mean, going D1 playing football was my greatest feat,
Yeah.
but really now I'm living just turned 28. I realize just the downfalls of all the negatives I had to overcome.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And just to keep pushing forward and keep going. I realized just building that within myself, just that aspect of going through obstacles,
Yeah.
going through barriers, and like whatever, no matter what barrier it is, just building that muscle up because that's a muscle in itself.
Absolutely.
I realized that's my greatest feat. That's my greatest feat right there. Is the
It's to
ability to
overcome.
basically persistence.
Okay.
Persistence. That's what it is. Persistence.
Gotcha.
That's my greatest feat, bro. Because I realized just with persistence, anything you do in this life, you're gonna go far if you got
Yeah.
persistence. Because everything in life, there's gonna be waves of obstacles.
Yeah.
And I realized the greater obstacles I faced as far as the negatives and all the downfalls I had to take and me overcoming it and not
Mm.
falling to addictions like alcohol and
Right.
drugs and
Yeah.
letting all that shit get to me and saying that I'm too old and I mean to go back to school or too old to do this and that and third, like, and the fact that I'm willing to just continue to persist,
Mm.
I feel like that's my
Yeah.
greatest feat because now all I got to do is take that and apply that to cheese and wine
Yeah.
and use time. So
Wow.
I'm saying, so it's like that's all it is. And it's crazy
Wait,
because
was there something in particular like that? And you said negatives. You know what I'm saying? So what was there something in particular that you overcame that wasn't negative in your life at some point? Because that's
yeah, because just everybody looking at me like I'm supposed to go to NFL. Everybody
mm,
looking at me, I'm supposed to graduate college.
mm,
Everybody looking at me like, damn, you got face tattoos, or like, you just work a
mm,
minimum wage job, or just
mm.
all these negatives are
Nice.
just of reaching a high pinnacle
Yeah.
and and then and then having a relationship, getting my heart broke. You know what I
Mm,
mean? With all of it, and then you know what I mean, just going through a phase with my parents, or just kind of losing that connection with my parents while becoming a man, just like just all the negatives. It's like I realized like all the things that I thought that was ending my world, I realized it was creating this persistence in me. It's creating this energy in me that like can't be stopped. You know what I mean? I'm just going like robot mode. I'm just going, bitch. Like you gonna be with this boat. You gonna be on the boat with me or without me. But the fact is, I know one damn thing. And I know one thing. It's the boat got to keep going.
Straight up.
You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely,
and I just realized it's like, my bad, I gotta tone it down. I'm in my uncle's house. He's
good,
asleep.
bro, you good.
But I realized like I was like, damn, no matter where I'm at in life, I can just go through anything at this point. Just because that muscle of just taking so much heat, it's like nothing can phase me now. Wow. Now all I gotta do is just pick a direction and just go. YouTube, or just do YouTube videos. I don't give a fuck. I'm 60 years old, still doing videos, working 9 to 5. It's like, nigga, that's what I'm gonna be doing. If you just have that, you're gonna be successful, bro.
That's huge. Hey. That's that mentality, bro. That's that goal. That's that straightforward, just no matter what. But that's dope that you can attest that persistence to all that resistance. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're coming across this resistance, like, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, it's a trip, bro. You say you got the face tattoos. I'm like, it's so normal to me though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so like, of course my mentor, he decked out, but you know what I'm saying, even as I, when I re-tapped in with you, you had the face tats. And it's like, yo, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no judgment, it wasn't no second thing, but it's normal for me, you know what I'm saying, because I know you like that. But I guess when somebody else come across you, they kind of might be like, damn, like, you know,
they're gonna give me they'll give me the energy,
But that's
and it's like,
because I'm looking forward to when I start getting my tats and whatnot as well. And
type shit.
Yeah, bro.
Hell
that's huge right there. I'm glad you said that, because I could draw power from that in itself.
Yeah, because I realized just even to tie back seam retention as well, when I'm on this seam retention, like me going through those obstacles or me just being phased or emotionally caught off balance by any obstacle is like, it's like almost damn near non-existent. But you got to realize, like, to other people and other people's perspectives, one little thing can shake their boat. One little obstacle can just hold them to all kinds of blessings. You know what I mean? It literally changes the trajectory of your life. Like I've been around people that literally couldn't turn the application in and just let that stop them from right there. And it's like, I'm like looking at these men, like, and this is the reason why we have so much relationship problems, because the female represents the obstacles in our life. She represents the chaotic emotional balance.
Yes, sir.
To always test your masculinity. So if one little thing shakes your boat, you ain't gonna make it to the egg, my man.
Absolutely. Straight up.
I mean, metaphorically speaking, it's like I realize. Yeah, and I know, and I'm kid you not, because like, sometimes when you get caught up in so much being within your higher self, you forget what it's like to be your lower self and see the lower self in others. And I've realized, like, there are people out there that are men out there that are truly weak, that do need help, that do need guidance, like we said, because I'm talking about, they fill the application online and like they, you know how like you push enter and it says, oh, you messed up right here.
Right.
Bro, there are people out there that give up right there.
Yeah.
They give up right there. They literally give up. And I'm like, bro,
be like,
if you just fit in, and it's like, you don't know. It's like, bro, if you would have just got through that, you would have had a job. And it might have been minimum wage job, okay, but still, you would have had a job. But now you're back at square one, no job, jobless. I mean, and anytime from going from having a job to jobless, that's a barrier overcame that can change it. That can change the trajectory of your life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's like, and that's just one thing. It can go to females. Like when a female leaves you on red, some niggas just give up and get emotional right there.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like you wonder why you ain't getting no pussy out here, bro.
Facts.
It's like you gotta stay level headed, bro. Like no one owes you a damn thing out here. You know what I mean? Just like I said, keep that boat going with or without the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like if the application you put in didn't work, there's 100 more businesses out there in this world. I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I mean? Until one of these motherfuckers hits.
Facts.
Basically, yeah. So it's like, that persistence and just the ability to persist through the fire type shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I feel like that's my greatest. I feel like that's my greatest feat. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that question. I appreciate you asking me that. I ain't
oh
really
yeah,
tapped
no
into
doubt.
that.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great answer, bro. That was man.
Hey, we
All that,
get
bro.
these XP points.
Yes,
Get
sir.
these
Yes,
XP
sir.
points.
Add them up, bro.
Got to.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Let me get into the next one, man. When did you come into the realization of yourself? I know you tapped in on it just a little bit earlier, but what was it that triggered you in particular to where you just recognized like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I like when you woke up, essentially. When was that?
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna tell you how it started. First, it started off chasing the bag. It started off materialistic.
Yeah.
So I really wanted success, right? Like this is what, like when prime college years, I was you know, I was playing football or I was on social media trying to be famous. You know what I mean? Like do all the Leo young shit, young fly shit.
Yeah.
And then as that started going away from me, I started diving more deeper and deeper. Like, damn, how do I get this success back? Because I felt like I was losing because I dropped out of college. Coaches wasn't fucking with me. And just, it just started going downhill. And like, the more I went downhill, the more I started researching how to like get success. You know what I mean? Like, what do I need to do to get success? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just over time, it became more spiritual. You know what I mean? I started getting to the spiritual things.
Yeah.
And then something that I always stick to just because of my passion was health. So me tying in, me striving for success and me living a healthy lifestyle as far as working out, going to the gym, and being disciplined and that nature.
Yes, sir. Yes,
when
sir.
I combine both of those, I felt like it evolved into like a self-realization. Like I said, cheese and wine, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of just morphed into its own little thing. So and I realized there was no like, oh, I self-realized. Like, no, it's like barriers, it's levels. Literally after every obstacle, it's like a new level, and it's like you become more and more and more and more, and you just become more and more yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you become more of your higher self, and then
yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. So it was really just a combination of what I like to do as far as my passion, and just me really wanting success, whether it be in fucking business, sports, school, or whatever it was. It was like, I just want success. I want fame. I want, I want money. I just wanted success, but I also love health, and just doing both at the same time. It kind of led me to my self-realization, and I'm still on this journey of self-realization. I ain't figured it out. Yeah, I ain't got all the answers. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's another thing is self-realization. It's a never-ending process. You're always gonna realize yourself more and more. You know what I mean? For sure. You know what I mean? So
that's
and I can, what I can do is I can tell you like key factors that made me self-realize.
Yeah. Like, what was it that's why I asked. It's like, what was it that specifically triggered you? You know what I'm saying? To where you woke up to where it's like, oh, okay, dang, I'm here.
Okay. So, like, now that you guys know the background story, so that's the background story.
Right.
So, whenever I like apply a new discipline to my life as far as health, and the moment I realized like success from it, remember I told you because I was striving for success.
Yes, sir.
That was a way for me to pinpoint, oh, I'm realizing myself. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of materialistic because it's like, okay, you're chasing materialistic things, but I always kept a genuine heart. I never wanted like to screw people over. You know what I mean? I know God wants me to live this lifestyle. You know what I mean? And there'll be times where like it just just gets those synchronicities that just lined up, and you're just like, okay, this is a sign from God that my prayer is answered. Okay, I'm supposed to go through this.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm supposed to like end this relationship with this person, or I'm supposed to have this heartbreak. So when things started clicking to me, like, oh, all these negatives that are going through, like, oh, my life is ending. Right. I came to realization, like, no, this is supposed to happen.
Yes, sir.
And just that in itself was self-realization. You know what I mean? I realized, oh shit, this made me a beast. You know what I mean? It's like this shit's making me a beast right now. You know what I mean? Like, so like things like I was working, and here I got a crazy ass story. So I was doing Uber and Lyft. Yeah. And I came across, this is when I first came across Dr. Sebi. And living alkaline and pH. And it was crazy because before I even learned about Dr. Sebi, my best friend in college at the time, he was a Kangen distributor. You know what I mean? He's like 6'8", like the highest pinnacle in Conging. Like he's making six figures, and he's helped multiple people make six figures within Conging. And it's like at the time, I don't know if you know what Conging is. Conging is a machine that turns water into alkaline water. So he's the first one that put me up on game as far as pH balance and health. And I was drinking that water, and then I came across Dr. Sebi. And when Dr. Sebi spoke, because he speaks from the African perspective, and like us being Black, we have that African gene in us. And when he talked about it, everything just resonated. And I'm like, oh shit. And I always, in me, my lifestyle is health and wellness, is holistic living. So what he said was like, okay, this finally clicked. Because I watched Fork Over Knives. I watched, all those channels of going vegan and plant-based, but I was like, I'm not here. I'm a football player. I need my protein. I need my meat. I mean, I was fully but then when he spoke with the whole African gene and African biomineral, then I applied that discipline to my life. And bro, at the time, this is when I first lost football. I dropped out of school, and I was like, trying to find myself. I wasn't gonna like work a 9 to 5 because I was still like going back to school and still in classes and stuff. So I was doing like Uber part-time just to make some type of money. You know what I mean? And bro, I kid you not, when I started doing this diet, bro, I was getting like calls that were like $300, $150.
Really?
I was like, hold up, like I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm just getting lucky. And the moment I'll fuck up or slip up on my diet, my self-discipline as far as my diet, it'd be back to the regular $5 calls, $10 calls, maybe a 20 here and there. And I'm like, hold on. And it's me just being more in tune to myself. I was like, let me get this diet. Let me get this diet one more try and see if if the universe is fucking with me or if this is real. And bro, I applied the diet, and I kid you not, same shit. I was getting calls 150, 200, 240, or like it'd be like I'll be pulling on like and I'll get a call, be right there, and then boom, it's like, and the person I meet within the call, it'd be the perfect connection I needed to connect with, even just as a network. Just I just connected with this person because I needed. I mean, it was like everything was aligning just so fast, and so it was like.
That's huge.
I was like, holy shit, I'm moving at a different frequency. That's when I realized I'm moving at a different frequency when I eat these foods. You know what I mean? So I was like, and it's like making me drawing money. And I'm drawing in money. I'm drawing in the right people that I need to meet. You know what I mean? But the thing about it, it's just really hard to apply that discipline in my life just because it's so against what we raised with eating meat, eating starch and everything. You know what I mean? So
it's against all the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, our whole culture, our whole upbringing is completely opposite of that. So that's
exactly. So like that's really the hardest thing that I've had to overcome, and I'm still in the process of currently overcoming. I ain't reached that self-realization yet, but I'm in the process. And it's crazy because actually I'm formulating a team, and I met a chef out here in San Diego that actually is tapped in with Dr. Sebi's material, and he cooks nothing but alkaline meals. And we plan on moving together. We move in together, and they watch my videos. They're all about cheese and wine and getting XP points. And it's like, it's cool because we're in the same hometown. And it's like, man, finally someone I could connect with, because I was on Dr. Sebi like back when I was 23 in 2014. And at my age, 23 years old, what's the general 23-year-old doing? Not researching Dr. Sebi. They out there partying, drinking, smoking, fucking bitches, you know what I mean? Everything else. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm lonely. I ain't got nobody. I don't know how to cook, for one. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get off this shit. I'm going from eating In-N-Out, fucking Jack in the Box and McDonald's every day with shakes 3 times a day to fucking pure fucking raw vegan plants and seeds and shit.
Absolutely.
But I'm noticing the benefits, and I'm noticing the clarity of mind. I'm like, I'm moving at different frequencies. So I definitely got that download. So like, I guess you could say that's like one of my self-realization points. And I was like, damn. It's crazy how God can move you when you have a cleaner temple. You know what I mean? It's like I meet the right people, and I serve. You know what I mean? You serve your energy.
That last line you said right there, that's a bar for life right there. You said crazy how God can move you when you got a clean temple. That's
no real shit. Yeah,
that's
crazy.
That's light years ahead, bro. That's one of the phrases that I put like on my Instagram post is, my mind is my temple. And you know what I mean by that is that my mind is the most sacred place. It's the most genuine place where I get to, nobody else has true access to. You know what I'm saying? My mind is my own. You know what I'm saying? And I recognize that. So you saying that right there. You know what I'm saying? To have, of course you mean the body is a temple in that reference. But you know what I'm saying, I treat my mind the same way. You know, I treat my body similarly. You know what I'm saying? I see the effects myself, you know what I'm saying, when I tap in on the foods that I eat and, you know, the way I live. I mean, I'm drinking the alkaline water right now, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
For sure.
That's the gems, you know what I'm saying, on the inside. Is once you are practically living it out, you know what I'm saying, us being Virgos as well, that's the way that we move. You know, we apply things, you know what I'm saying, and we live them out. We practicalize everything, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like, okay,
facts.
you know, that this is the right move for me, you know what I'm saying, and then we live it out. We don't necessarily might be able to give all the words for it, but we just live it out, you know what I'm saying. So it's like
we need to see the physical, tangible numbers and shit.
Right. Somebody will witness how you live, and then they'll be like, oh wow, okay, see, that's how you move, that's how you do what you're doing, you know. They can draw power from that just by witnessing it, you know what I'm saying, for themselves, more so than we can talk about it. So yeah, it's more so valuable to be a part of your life.
Facts.
Man, bro. Wow.
Oh, it's nothing, man. But yeah, man, you're right about that Virgo energy. Like, we so grounded that we need like the physical and materialistic things to confirm, you know what I mean, that we're on the right path. You feel me? As materialistic as it sounds, but guess what? The material is always gonna be there, bro. You need the ego. The ego is nothing but a shell, and it's like that's what we here to experience is the shell. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's a reason why it feels good to be successful.
Right.
You know what I mean? If we were so fucking peaceful and spiritual, you know what I mean, we wouldn't need that. But there's a reason why we feel that way, because God, that's like a confirmation from God, your higher self, like you're on the right path.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Straight up.
For sure. Sure.
All right, bro. So, we've been going for a minute. So let me get one more question in, and then, you know, we'll wrap up, and then we'll tap in right after.
All right,
this.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. Oh, okay, never mind. I got two. Because this one's a good one. So how does someone getting to know you, how do they benefit from getting to know you?
Man, I could sound hella cocky when I say this shit.
Hey, brother, hey, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's
honestly, just like, you know, like how you say, our presence alone.
Yeah.
Like, if you just in my same space, the presence alone, you're gonna get benefits from being around me in any type of way. You're gonna feel more peaceful, or you might start manifesting bitches. I don't know, like it sounds crazy, but like it's true though. You know what I mean? Like,
why is that? Why you say that?
Just because I just been working on myself so much that, like, anytime I come across you, the exchange of energy is so pure. Like, I'm no longer exchanging motherfuckers with pennies, nigga. I'm exchanging pure gold. You know what I mean? Everything I gotta say is gold. You know what I mean? It's not copper no more. You know what I mean? I can say hello, and it's like it's deeper than a hello.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it the energy behind it is a lot more potent. You know what I mean? It's not a lot more. The currency is higher.
Yes, sir. Straight up.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, I don't really say
that came as a result of you putting in the energy on yourself, basically.
The discipline, and it's crazy because I can even see it in other men now too, and I've come to honor that in other men. I'm like, okay, I could tell this man is taking care of himself, because when I'm around him, the exchange of energy is tenfold. Yeah, it's not like I give and now I get back. It's like I give a nigga hundreds and someone only give me like tens. After a while, I'm gonna be drained. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Obviously, like all I need is some chi energy to get my energy back. You know what I mean? To get my bank account back. But it's like, imagine if we was all carrying hundreds instead of tens, and every time we exchange energy, it's just we balling. You know what I mean? We out there. It's just a lot of more money flowing in the currency, in the economy. Currency economy, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot more energy in it. Yeah, that's all it is. We get hella spiritual, but yeah, bro, like that's all it is. Because if you look at economy, if you look at economics, it's nothing but just energy going in a circle.
Yes, sir.
And right now there's a circle between me and you. Yeah. Every time I talk, like, those are vibrations of, you can say that's currency, that's money. I'm talking to you and you talking back, and it's a flow of a conversation. That's why we get these downloads. And it's like, if we had low energy, don't want to go there. That's why everybody want to move to LA. Everybody want to move to New York, because there's more money in these cities, and there's more people, more money. There's a lot more going on. Right. It's a lot more sexual exchange, a lot more exchange of currency. It's the place to be. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, man.
Man, I think what we're progressing towards, because, with me and you, we've talked about, currency in itself and how it's going to continue to dissipate over time in terms of like, with the value of it, and the real value, is starting to be more and more evident. I mean, essentially, as soon as social media was invented, the real currency is attention at this point. You know what I'm saying? Attention is where
Facts.
all the energy is being contributed to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? One of the most valuable things that somebody can give you is their attention and their time, you know what I'm saying? And so, for that alone, I appreciate you being on, but
yeah, for sure.
just to understand that, you know what I'm saying, somebody else contributing to that, that creative space or that time, you know what I'm saying? Or like right now, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else contributing, we got one of the homies online, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that's giving their attention is truly giving their it's their lifetime, you know what I'm saying? Some aspect of their life, you know what I'm saying? Literally.
It's their energy. It's their currency.
It's their energy. That's their currency. That's what they have to give, and that's whatever they're able to give, they can get back in return, depending on the person that they're exchanging with or the people that they're exchanging with. So that's huge, bro.
Exactly.
That's big time.
Hell yeah, and I want to tap into that right now. I got a download.
Yeah.
So how you said, like, attention is the currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are winning the game is the ones that are empty inside, but that have like the system behind them. For example, I had to bring up this artist because I think she's kind of dope, but I don't know if you see, Sweetie, the rapper. She's a female rapper.
I've heard of her. I don't really know, but
anyway, and one of the reason why I bring her up, because like on the way home from work, she was in San Diego and she had like did an interview or whatever.
Oh, word. Okay.
But she had mentioned like how like she's getting a lot of hate right now because that whole Birkin bag statement. She said, I don't know if you heard about it. She said if your man can't give you a Birkin bag, you need to drop that nigga, da da da. And that's so like lacking substance that it's like. But the thing is, though, people are waking up to the true currency, true energy. Yeah, because like the currency is no longer money no more. It's what's behind the money, 100%. The energy behind the money, like the energy behind my words. It's no longer a hello. It's the energy behind my hello. You know what I mean? So it's like when she just said Birkin bag, it's so empty because everybody knows it's materialistic as fuck. But you empty as fuck inside. You ain't feel it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And it's crazy because you can see people are waking up now. You got rappers over here talking about spirituality, and you see Nick Cannon talking about Dr. Savior. You see Nipsey Hussle talking about Dr. Savior. You're starting to see that shit no more. I mean, you're starting to see that shit now more evident, and it's like everything's coming back full circle to like basically the real OGs that had the most pure energy from the get go.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like this energy wasn't meant from God to capitalize off of. You know what I mean? It's capitalism is a system in itself that's not part of God's nature. I mean, God didn't tell you to capitalize off your energy that he gave you. You're supposed to just serve. Wow. I mean, and money should be a byproduct, yes, of you serving, but it's been, we can agree that it's been imbalanced to the point where people do evil things or people leave empty lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going down that path. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like a perfect example of like the reason why I want to bring this up is how you asked me the way I inspire people is I dreamed of, you know what I mean, like helping those kids that feel lost because they're not rich, that they come from a poor background, that they come from an area where they can't do good in school, so they're not gonna be good in this system, they're not gonna be good in this matrix, and that their parents look down on them, and it's like I inspire them by like giving them cheese and wine because everything is inspired by money, but nothing's inspired by a way of life no more. And cheese and wine is a way of life. So it's like my next venture is boxing. So it's like if I ever blow up to be some, you know what I mean, a great boxer, and it's like I want to give kids cheese and wine. Like I want to give them like here's cheese and wine.
Right.
I don't want to give them money.
Yeah.
On some Mayweather. Mayweather give kids money and then it leads them an empty life. But cheese and wine, kid gonna find happiness. They're gonna find substance behind that. Absolutely. Because with cheese and wine, you I mean, it's more depth to that shit. It ain't just, here's some money, go run with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, like this kid needs direction in his life and there's cheese and wine. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that's basically like I had to say that, you know what I mean, based off the whole thing. Yeah. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's my little download.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Receive that. That's big time, man. That's
Yeah,
man, that's just one aspect of the, you know what I'm saying, another. I mean, it's dope to see, you know what I'm saying, how you know, you evolve, you know what I'm saying, or how I evolve, how, you know what I'm saying, how we're all progressing, you know what I'm saying. So it's dope to track that, you know, progress, because you know, a lot of people don't pay attention to, or a lot of people aren't growing, you know what I'm saying. Ultimately, a lot of people are just not moving, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people, like you said, they get to that application and stay stuck on that, you know what I'm saying. And that's
yes, bro. Yeah,
if they're staying stuck on that just one thing, then that means they're stuck in the rest of the areas in their life as well, you know, because they
exactly.
only progress so far, you know what I'm saying, after not being able to get past that one point. And I think what the
No, real
difference is
shit.
between them is you know, between them and like people like ourselves is, you know, we have the drive, we have the ambition, we have the energy to be able to perceive through that, you know what I'm saying, and we have the understanding. We've come across the understanding so far that you know, sets us apart from that, you know what I'm saying, and allows us to tap into something
Persistence.
greater,
Yeah,
that is, you know,
yeah.
like the underlying meaning of everything, you know what I'm saying, and that's powerful in itself. So what's up, Tay?
And it's even doper because we, like we said, we day ones. We grew up together. We started
Right,
freshman year together at Brophy.
facts,
You know what I mean,
facts.
especially black kids at Brophy. It's we had to be connected, and it's like the fact that
Yes,
we
sir.
still growing. There's not many of us out there. You know what I mean,
Right,
that are on that path. You know what I mean, so
facts.
it's definitely a beautiful thing. You know what I
Yes,
mean, to be
sir.
tapped in
Bro,
with one another for sure. And I feel like I
that's
gotta
a
actually
new
come up
world.
more in the physical. I gotta come up in the physical realm and really pull up on you, like, you know what I mean, because that's a
Yeah,
different
bro. Yeah,
story in
yeah,
itself.
yeah. Most definitely.
You know what I mean? You already know I got some roots in Arizona too. I'm a California kid my whole life, but I still got some roots in Arizona that I gotta pay my dues to for sure.
Of course,
For
bro. Of
sure, for
course.
sure.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a whole nother world. You know what I'm saying? We stepping into, um, bro. We, like I said, bro. Once we get on the other side of this COVID-19, like literally, bro, everything is gonna change. So yeah,
Yeah.
we walking into our positions. You know what I'm saying? As we transition, because we're walking into a new civilization. Nothing's gonna be the same.
Yep.
Like straight up.
Nothing ever is the
Nothing
same.
is the same already. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
We
Yeah.
literally, I mean, the government is being exposed, the systems are being exposed, everything's being
Bit.
exposed, where it's like
Yeah.
we literally
These
aren't the
fake
same people.
artists.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, and you know, I'm literally, I live in a different world. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't tap in on the celebrities. I don't know what's going on in that world, bro. Like that's
Okay.
literally a whole nother, like literally a whole nother world.
But it's just the same concept still exists though. Everything's getting exposed. The
I'm
industry is getting
already,
exposed and everything. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
already
Yeah.
knowing that. You know what
So
I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I already
yeah,
know.
you
Like
already know just from knowing
that's a
one
big
thing.
part of
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yep. Just from
and that's
realizing one thing, you're gonna
yeah.
realize in others. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And that's man, it's beautiful to witness. So this is the last question, bro. I'm gonna wrap up because
What's
I
up?
just got to get going. But
Yeah, let's get it.
so 1 year from now, man, how will your life develop? You know what I'm saying? 1 year from now, how do you see just 1 year from now? Not 5 years,
Man, one
not
year.
10 years, but just 1 year. 1 year from now, how do you see it?
All right, so for sure 1 year from okay, so basically November 2020 to November 2021, I
Sir.
definitely see myself
Mm,
a lot more stable in my life, and definitely for sure on the path that I'm supposed to be on. I
mm.
already, because like right now, how you said we're transitioning into a new life where nothing will ever be the same.
Yes, sir.
I'm already seeing it. I'm already
Yeah.
seeing it, and I'm already leveraging myself within that system to win this time, basically.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And I feel like I finally found my own lane while still maintaining the peace of mind and happiness, basically, within that lane, and just being fully, you know what I mean, in beast mode, basically.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and I don't want to like put a date on a time of my success or anything, because I feel like I'm constantly always
Yeah, of course.
self-realizing. But
Yeah. But just,
yeah,
you know,
but
just over the next
definitely
year, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see,
I'm already aligned. I'm aligned with what I got to do, and it's
yeah.
crazy how I'm becoming more and more into it. But I've learned not to be too structured, too rigid. You got to be able to flow with the universe. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's why it's like I don't want to give you a straightforward answer like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I picture myself being a millionaire and living
Yeah.
in this city and that city. But I definitely know that I'm definitely going to be a lot more stable and serving my purpose, even at
Mm.
at a higher degree. I'll put it that way.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And just to get real quick, because I know we could probably dive hella deep. So with COVID going on and how everything's changing, how you
Yeah.
said, bro, I feel like you have to get adjusted now to act. You got to put yourself in a state like this is never going to change.
Facts.
And you have to develop your online business. You have to develop your circle of friends, your circle of networks. You know what I mean? Because this shit's actually not, it's not going to change. The thing is, though, people are going to adapt to what's currently going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's forever going to, it's like this. So it's like, it's going to be, it's shaky right now because, like, how we said, the obstacles.
Right.
And people get shook, but it's like your ability to persist through the shakiness. And it's like,
Yeah.
if you ain't woke right now, it's like, bro, you see it. Like, this is like, it's online business. It's working remotely. It's getting your education online. It's staying connected with people like this that are truly on your frequency and alignment. And you know what I mean? It's like shit like this. This is the new wave. You know what I mean? So it's like, you don't get caught up. If you ain't in tune now, you're going to be left behind. You know what I mean? I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Because AI is coming, bro. AI is coming, bro. Artificial intelligence is coming. So if you still live in that low frequency and you working in them warehouse jobs and you working that little 9-to-5s and shit like that, you ain't working towards growing, your shit's gonna be replaced by AI. You know what I mean? Because there's gonna be people out there. Yeah, there's computer programmers out there that's gonna be programming your job. I mean, I hate to say it like that because it can sound evil, but it's just
that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time right now in our world. You know what I'm saying? And we're in the era where, like like we were both talking about earlier, but the transition is happening to where we're literally walking into a new reality. But people may not be awake to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. Like, if they're not awake to it, okay, cool. But this is the opportunity right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that knows, they know. Everybody knows that, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, some people will wake up, some people won't. But other people that do wake up,
and that's fine. That's fine.
And exactly. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
They you know what I'm saying? Either they tap in or they don't. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that, you know, we're awake and we're alive and we're walking into it. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're just literally just following the path, you know, of our own life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think the Cellf Code is. It's like you just in line with your own path. You're in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you tap in on that. That's everything right there. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to literally walk the steps into the new reality. Like that's where we're at right now. So
exactly, because it's like the perfect balance of harmony of being at peace with yourself and what you do, and also the money and your status and the fame and all that. It's like it's all at perfect harmony. You know what I mean? Like you're happy within yourself and you're happy within your purpose and what you do. You know what I mean? Exactly. And it's like you say you find it within yourself. You know what I mean? But sometimes people let the outside world, the external world, affect their internal world. And they look at like, oh, the machines are taking over. Or, oh, look at COVID and all the politics. Oh, my God, Trump is going to ruin my life. Oh, he's going to – it's like, no. It's like once you align with yourself, no matter what the fuck Trump or Biden or no matter what anybody else does, you're going to be aligned to serve your purpose. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that in itself is going to –
That's the priority, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you are good. Because, you know what I'm saying, once you make sure that you're good, you're stable, you got your business set up, like you said, everything's going online, everything is transitioning to that realm. You have to have that connection with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that space to where you can tap in to be like, okay, cool. Now I got to reset. Now I got to get back on my track or whatever, you know, because, you know, we're going to fall off.
Yes, like what am I doing?
Every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But that's in order to know how to get back up. You know what I'm saying? We fall in order to know how to get back up. You know, that's ultimately
exactly.
You know, that's the end goal. Is to know how to get up. And one thing that we go by, once a part of my group, is to survive, adapt, and thrive in any environment and condition or situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally the code. You know what I'm saying? That's how you always access yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, bro.
Yeah, but that persists. The greatest feat, like I mentioned, is just it's persistence through the sticky times. Hell yeah.
That's huge, man. That's huge. All right, bro. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up on the podcast because, man, we've been talking, but man, it's been a pleasure having you on, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. I'm probably gonna end up splitting this episode because it was so long. we tapped
for sure. Yeah, you know, you already know you gotta do what you gotta do. For sure. Yeah. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you after this because there's a few things I want to tap in as well.
Yes, sir.
With the economics and the finances and stuff as well.
No doubt. Yeah, we definitely tap in on that. But all right, brother, I appreciate you being on. I'm gonna stop the recording.
All right, I'm gonna hit you.
And that's live. All right, bro.
All right.
All right, be